How would you like to get results with your clients in one session? Advanced Conversational Hypnosis Training is a complete package that eliminates the need for all of those other trainings that are out there. How many modalities have you trained in? How many times have you taken a training and find that it's like very similar to this other training that you took and this other training? There might be itty bitty little differences. And in fact, you can throw all of those other techniques out the window. This is not a technique-based modality. And here's why. You don't need them. Techniques try to make therapy a one-size-fits-all kind of thing. So no matter what client comes in the door, no matter what condition or symptom or problem they have, it's like, here's my technique for this. Or maybe I have multiple techniques that I pull from. Throw out the techniques. Be present with your client. When you're present with your clients, you can see when they're going into an unconscious state, when they're having an unconscious moment. And then you can communicate with the subconscious mind without some sort of technique by paying attention to your client, to how they do trance, to what is arising in the moment that wants to be looked at, and to take them deeper in their time, in their way, and ask some really poignant questions based on your curiosity, based on what they're presenting, based on what they're talking about, based on where you're triggering these unconscious moments. This is a training to help you get one session breakthroughs with your clients, and also charge anywhere from $1,500 up to $3,000, even more. Why are you able to charge this much? Because you can get results and you can get them quickly. And because you're charging for results rather than charging per hour or charging per session, if you can resolve your client's problem in one session instead of 6 sessions and get paid the same amount, wouldn't you rather do that? So you might be asking yourself, like, well, why would a client do that? Like, clients want more for their buck. They want more for their money. And think about it. If I am suffering from PTSD, panic attacks, depression, if I'm dating and I keep attracting narcissists, abusive relationships, do you think I want that suffering to end right now or in 3 months? Do you think I'd rather have that breakthrough and start moving forward in my life now or in 6 sessions? So I think you'd agree that we want to have the breakthrough, the results sooner than later. And so you could call it the lazy version of doing hypnosis, because you're not doing any prep work. Think about everything that you do right now to prepare for your clients. Maybe you are writing a script from scratch, or you're researching a script. There's no scripts. There's no prep homework for your clients. How many times do clients show up and they haven't really done the homework that you assigned them? And then that creates the shame, and that affects their results. You don't need to worry about that with us. There is absolutely no prep work. There's also no post work. So there's no need for recordings anymore. So you get rid of the prep work, you get rid of the post work, and now all the meat is right in the middle. So what does that mean during that meaty portion? Not the pre, not the post. Now we're in the session. What does that look like? Well, let's talk about what it doesn't look like. There's no inductions. There's no walking through a field, getting relaxed, spending 5, 10, 15, 30 minutes getting someone into a relaxed state and then doing a little bit of therapy. No, none of that. There's no forced regressions. So there's a bit of a debate in the healing world about whether it's a good idea to regress clients to the scene of trauma. Some say that it can do more harm than good. Other treatment modalities are all about going back to the traumatic event and reliving it and telling it over and over until it no longer holds that same charge. Why not let the client decide? Why not let their subconscious minds decide what they need? I often have clients overcome really horrific traumatic events without ever talking about the traumatic event in and of itself. Because the subconscious mind has its own language, it works in its own way. And very often, if we're stuck in a trauma loop, we've already been repeating it over and over and over again, and we don't need to relive it. And so, if we don't need that, why put our clients through it? Sometimes clients do need to go back to a past event. Yet why force it? So we can set up a space for our clients to regress to a root cause in their past without forcing it. They may never regress to anything in the past. Their subconscious mind may need to hop around in outer space or giggle for a few minutes, or their subconscious mind might bring about any number of completely irrational things in order to resolve their problem. And as an ACH therapist, what we do is hold space for whatever comes up. We don't need to squeeze a client into a technique and force them through this technique. We can attune to them and see what they need. And that's what ACH is about. This is how I'm able to get the results that you see in those testimonial videos and charge top dollar for my services. And part of the reason why I'm able to get top-notch clients and get such amazing results with clients is because I believe in the therapy. I've seen it work over and over and over again since I started adapting my practice to this way of therapy and letting all the other stuff go. I've been doing healing work with the subconscious mind in various forms and modalities for about 20 years now. I have so many certifications and licenses that, I mean, it's honestly a little bit ridiculous. Yet it's all led me to where I am today, where I'm able to get these profound results with my clients. Everything that I know about the mind and its connection with the body and the spirit, everything that I know about working with trauma, everything that I know about somatics, energy work, NLP, hypnosis, coaching, is all wrapped up in this non-technique. And I want to share it with you. And why did I get training after training after training? It's because nothing quite worked for everyone. I'd get really great results with clients, and then there'd be other clients where I couldn't really tell that the things were working, and that would massively impact me and my confidence and my ability to help other people. And then that would come through in my sales calls because I questioned myself. And now it's different because when I'm working with my client, when I'm attuning to and adjusting to them and looking for those key moments where the subconscious mind is talking to me, then I can work with them to get them the results. And I'm so confident in it that I'm able to close the sales, that I'm able to charge top dollar because I know that it's a steal. If someone who's been suffering with depression, anxiety, panic attacks for years, who's gone to years and years of therapy, EMDR, cognitive behavioral therapy, massage, yoga, breath work, you name it, comes to me. It's like, I tried everything. I can reassure them that this is different because we're not working with the conscious mind. We're working with the subconscious mind. And I'm not squeezing you into a technique and trying to make that work for you. I'm attuning to you and what you need. I'm just here as a guide. I'm just here to ask the right questions to help you go deeper so that you can solve this and resolve this on your own. I talk a lot about trauma, anxiety, depression. That tends to be the kinds of clients that I've attracted over the years, but you can use this for smoking cessation, for weight loss, phobias, anything that you use traditional hypnosis for, you can also use ACH for. Even if you're working with smoking or weight loss, usually there's trauma underneath that. And if you've been working in this field for a while, you know that. Now I'm going to tell you the real reason why you want to do this training. Yes, I know you want to help people. That's why you came to this field. You want to make a powerful difference in the world. And healers are needed in the world, perhaps now more than any other time. Yet the real reason you want to do this training is for you, so that you can actually not only survive and be able to provide for yourself and pay the bills, but thrive in this business. Healers deserve to thrive. There's a lot of people out there that think that healers should not work for money, that they shouldn't charge money. And if they do, that they shouldn't be charging a lot for their services. If you do the math, you will see that that is not sustainable. It's not sustainable. Perhaps if you had your books all filled up 40 hours a week, then you could charge that $100 an hour and make a decent living. But we know it doesn't work like that. Your books are not filled up all the time. And because people come to hypnosis because they want quicker results, because they don't want 12 years in therapy. They want to get over their problem and they want to get over it sooner. And so you're continuously needing to bring in new clients. New clients are needed. And you then need to be a business owner, a marketer, a promoter, getting the word out there, building your business so that you can stay in business and help other people. So what else do you get with this training? Well, we have the live training, and then that's going to be recorded. So you're going to get access to that recording for life. What you also get for life is you get to attend all future trainings. All the future trainings of ACH, you can show up and receive the same level of support that you received in the first training. So even if you can't attend the first training live, you still get the recording of it. You can still start implementing it into your practice right away. And then you can attend the next live training. And each time you can come back and have new experience, new questions, and be able to ask your questions live in those trainings. There's also a Facebook group though. And so you can ask your questions in the Facebook group and get the support in the Facebook group. And so there's a community of people that are doing the same thing as you, and you're all there to support each other. It's a beautiful experience of community rather than competition. We're supporting each other. There's plenty to go around, believe me. And so we're supporting each other in the group. I'm there to support as well. And then I offer more live trainings on answering all kinds of questions that come up. What you'll also see in the community is an opportunity for you to heal your own shit, for you to work on your own stuff, because you'll be working with each other. It's optional, but you're going to want to practice. And so you're growing, you're healing, you're overcoming, and the whole community is helping each other, building each other up, helping each other become the best therapists possible. And I'm here with you on the journey. I'm mentoring, supporting, helping you every step of the way. This is what I'm offering you to learn from the nearly 20 years of training that I've done that has led me to this point that I'm able to get such rapid results with my clients and thrive. You don't have to do this alone. You've got the support, and you can make it easy. You can be lazy about it, just like me. I love it. I love that I don't have to prepare. I love that I don't have to remember to do recordings and send it out and make sure that it made it through the interwebs. It's so much easier. And there isn't a bigger honor than being able to do this work. I am so honored to be able to do this work with my clients, and now to support you in building up a business for yourself so that you can live a sovereign life, making your own choices, so that you can thrive as a coach, as a hypnotherapist, as an RTTer, as a healer. You can incorporate this into doing psychic readings, tarot readings, any kind of healing modality that you use. You can use this to connect deeper with your clients and help them get real healing. The investment is only $9.97 for a lifetime of support and access. So I hope that you join me. You can also set up a free clarity call to talk more about what this is about, how it can help you. And I hope to see you in the training and start this lifelong mentoring program with you.